Good morning, everyone. I'm Bondar JR, also known as the Silver Wolf, also simply known most days as Ron, and we are here to stream some EVE Online. Sorry, I was in the middle of fleeting up my alts. Yeah, hope this stream finds you guys well. Appreciate Zerbidin, Zacrato. See you guys are both in there already. Appreciate you guys. Ironically, it only shows I have one person in stream, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So, yeah. All right, so got that fixed. I need to fix my windows. Somehow my local has been getting moved now. It used to move my local, now it's moving my local. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Get rid of the watch list. I don't know why it automatically opens the watch list now. I'm in my Hulk. Switch to my prorator. I'm going to do a quick mission, get my dailies. Sorry, I got some kind of sniffling going on today and congestion. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to use the hydrogen peroxide on my ears again. Since it's acting up. Warp drive active. Going to do a mission, so if anybody wants a free LP for their dailies, let me know. Got plenty to go around for the dailies. You already on Friday? I am. The dude Vince, good to see you. I figured you'd be here. And I know you always want the daily. So yeah, it is Friday here, about 9 a.m. Friday morning. So yep. Alright, let me invite Street Corner Banky and Millie. You guys both should have an invite. Warp drive active. Yep, it is Friday here. I did not get to the lot yesterday. I decided to take a nap for most of the day. And then when the wife got home, I went back to sleep. Which she was super pissed about. So, yeah. Oh, well. She's always mad at me anyway, so. NFL award show starts in an hour. Looking forward to who makes the Hall of Fame. You mentioned that yesterday, so yeah, keep us posted. Keep us posted. I don't know why Eve is acting up. Said it was docking for over 30 seconds. That's unusual. That's okay. That's okay. We'll work around it. Let me know if anybody else wants some LP. These are expert distribution LP, so nothing super fancy. But it'll get the job done. It'll get the job done. It'll get the job done. Throw an X out in the in-game channel. I think I'm going to run these storyline missions today. Just because they're going to expire. I think we would get till Monday, but... Yep, just throw an X in the in-game channel. Yep. Actually, I got you here. So let me send you an invite. I know ya. So, yep, you should have the invite now. But, yep. It'll cover one of the two that you need to get. You'll have to get the other one. But if you fly anywhere, the 3 jumps is a nice, easy one. So, but, yep. If you're in the fleet, it's the only one that can be shared. So every time it's up, I try to share it as many as I can. So, try. Especially since I'm not doing anything with these expert distribution LP anyway, so I don't even know how many I have. Probably don't have that many, to be honest. My highest is Caldari Navy. Come on. Yeah, but Sisters of Eve is closing fast. Expert distribution. I don't even have 10,000. So yeah. So yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so there got the 3 jumps. I'm actually going to go out here and jump 3 times with Kragan as well. So Kragan is actually very low on his... I used to buy the second one. But Kragan's really low on his ever marks. And so... kind of screwed reputation-wise, starting in MR, flew straight to Jita, didn't complete a single mission, need to go back home and do them. Yeah, it all works. If you do those starter missions, they really increase your security status a lot. So, I did them with my newest character. And he has a higher security status than my main of 23 years, so... And he's only, I don't know, 6 months old, 8 months old. So yeah. But yeah. That's what they're for, I think, is to kind of get everybody started. They are kind of a grind, but they also give you a lot of ships. Which is kind of nice.
Drive active.
Last call for the LP. I'm getting ready to dock. Yeah, 0.1. Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah. So yeah. They'll also give you... He's able to do level 3 missions with one of the corps. That's one of the starter corps. Which is really nice. I use him to do the missions for my alts. Because he has higher mission runners than they do, so... Alright, you guys should have them. You guys should have them. 15 jumps to Ren's. So let's go to Ren's first. Ren's is an easy one. Well, I didn't check to see what it's putting me through. Make sure it's not taking me someplace risque. I was actually going to check out that other place too. Now I can't remember the name of it. No problem, no problem. I'm going to do these storyline missions too, but I don't think you get anything from them, but you're welcome to stay in the fleet just to see. Alright, let me check this jump key. Just because I don't want to get caught with my pants down. So, between Venelin and Euphine, there's a gate camp going on in Civila. 12 kills so far. So, not good. We duplicate this one. And we are going from... Here we go. To Ren's. Yeah, it's clear. Alright, cool. Just want to make sure.
Drive active.
Al Monksy, good to see you, buddy. Alright, I've got some amount of congestion going on here. It's really bugging me. Really bugging me. Alright, got my dailies for Falstaff. Working on the dailies for... Working on the dailies for Kragan. Yeah, one of the storylines is a delivery mission. That's nice and easy, but it's far off. And the other one is a combat mission, so I think I'll do it. You guys don't get to see me do combat missions, aka you don't get to see me almost get killed that often. So that'll be a nice treat. So guys can cheer me on as to whether I die or not. The golem, if I'm not correct, if I am not mistaken, all the parts for the golem should be done.
Warp drive active.
That's it. And I am actually inventing more golems. More golem BPs, so I can't fly the fit for the golem yet, but so yeah, I got 2 items that ended up in the wrong container, so I gotta fly back to Venenland to fix that, but I think maybe we'll take care of that today too. Once the gate camp is gone.
Warp drive active.
Reagan just sitting out here. Now Twitch says there's only 2 of you, but 3 of you have already chatted, for crying out loud. Those just show Twitch is not quite accurate. And I'm pretty sure it counts me too. So, well, yeah. That's why you always have 1. Just because it counts you.
Warp drive active.
But yeah. I never had much faith in the counter. But I appreciate both of you being here.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I've got Steve on in the background. Got Steve on low in the background. Trying to figure out what to do with the ore we mined. Yeah, you can sell it. Right now, the Veldspar is going for top dollar. Top dollar. Higher price than I have ever seen.
Warp drive active.
But other than that, or you can build something with it. That's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm probably going to sell. I don't think I mined any Veldspar, to be honest. You guys all got all the Veldspar, so yeah. So I don't think I mined any Veldspar, so yeah, I'm going to build something with mine. Once the gate camp there in Civila calms down, I'll probably run back to Venenland, make a run. Alright. So I got Kragan's. Let me dock him up. Collect his dailies. Him and Falstaff were the only ones I did dailies for yesterday. I was in a really lazy mood yesterday. Really lazy mood
Warp
yesterday.
drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah. It's one of those, do whatever you feel appropriate. But yeah, like I said, you can always sell it. Make some extra cash. It was a good time, nice and relaxing time, so even if you make money off of it, it's better than nothing. Better than a stick in the eye. Better than a stick in the eye. It's actually cloudy here in the Philippines today. I didn't get to the lot yesterday, so I'm going to have to get to the lot today.
Active.
The foreman is not there. Turns out, when they picked up my wife yesterday to take her to Manila, foreman was in the car with him. They actually dropped him off at the gate to his development. So we'll probably do that. Industry is way too complicated. Yeah, it has its moments. I enjoy it because it's a lot of number crunching.
Warp drive active.
Lego, good to see ya. I play Eve as casual can be. I hear ya. I'm kind of the same. Kind of the same. That's why you guys mostly are watching me fly around. You know, I don't really do anything. Like I said, today I'll probably do a combat mission, which will give you guys a rare opportunity to see me get killed. Wouldn't be that upset with my Megathron getting killed. I can build a new one, but if I lose my and I pronounce it wrong, so Blue Gray's not on to correct me, but my Mackerel, that one I can't easily replace. I'm a null bear. There you go. Lego, good to see ya. I was just telling him I did not get to the lot yesterday, so I'm gonna have to get there today. The foreman is gone, as I mentioned yesterday. His brother passed away, so though it's weird, I'm pretty sure he went by himself. So his cousin and his other brother, who works at the lot, both work at the lot, did not go with him, which was kind of strange. So I would have thought for sure they would have gone. So.
Warp drive active.
Ma carry all. Okay. Yeah, Mach Ariel. That's it. Ma Ariel. I play Eve as hardcore as I can, not as much as some people, but I try. There you go. Actually, you play seven screens of Eve hardcore. So yeah. It's a joke about living in nullsec with a big alliance. Yeah. Means that you're always in nullsec.
Warp drive active.
Live for the freedom. Yeah, are you? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I love mine. I just can't pronounce it right. Yeah, I don't know. I was in nullsec a couple weeks ago. Maybe a couple months ago, now that I think about it. I have a horrible sense of time, and I got killed there. I haven't been killed in high sec, knock on wood, in many, many months. And I was only in nullsec to pick up the new BPs and stuff from the ore station, so yeah. Yeah, if you're in a nullsec corp, it probably is safer. Because then you're not, then you're blue or whatever the color is that you're safe for the other nullsec corps. Yeah. I still haven't come up with a name for my character Lego, but I think I'm also going to check out this place that the other guys suggested in high sec that does moon mining. He says they have like 10 moons. They do one a day. And they have they also have a station there that does reactions. So I may have to check it out since it is in high sec. Tiger Claw TV, Kimon, good to see both of you. Thanks for being here. Good to see ya. But I am still planning on joining you, Lego. I just don't want to be a complete noob when I come out there so that I don't embarrass you. The last thing I want to do is embarrass Lego. If he vows for me, I don't want to embarrass him. Scimitar, there's another one I don't want to embarrass. Scimitar. Scimitar, good to see ya. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks again for boosting yesterday. Oh, sorry, Lego. I was here talking about you. It's all good. I said I haven't come up with a name for my new character yet, but I'm gonna try the high sec moon mining place first with him, so that I don't embarrass you. So at least I know what I'm doing before I come out to nullsec. I don't want to embarrass you. So that way, at least I won't be a complete noob. I have a better situation than the previous corp, but since the last time I was here, my corp went to shit. Yeah, they kind of tend to do that. They kind of tend to do that. That's why I made my own. Not your ego. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's kind of a constant struggle. So, we have one. We don't do much, but it is a zero tax corp. And so, and we are pretty helpful if you want to join it, but it's just a stream corp. We don't really do a whole lot. We do the mining event once a week, but that's not corp related. That's for everybody. But yeah, if you need anything, we're always more than happy to help. But it is a zero tax corp, so it lets you at least keep everything that you've earned, because that's the one that I can't stand. I was in one that I think was like, I don't know, 18%. I mean, they were getting 18% of my dailies. I'm like, what? You didn't do anything with my dailies? And so, yeah, I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, I'm going to do this one. Just to get rid of it. This is just a delivery one. Oh, I didn't know I had a cybernetic processor here. 40 colossal sealed. I don't have enough room to deliver them all. Sucks. It's going to be 3 trips. Luckily, this baby's a big one. Actually, it's going to be 4 trips. Holy shit. That's not right. Yeah, I have to. Because your idiot friend asked me to deliver something super huge. Luckily, I fly like the wind, so.
Warp drive active.
Well, the thing is, I didn't expect to go the way I did. Leader of the corp just crashed on everything, and everything being a bitch for no reason other than the fact that she's psychotic. Yeah, she. There you go. Sorry, that was wrong. That was wrong. There are capable women to run corps and run countries and everything else. I just haven't met one. Yeah. I guess some would call me a sexist, but no. For instance, I have no problem with a woman president of America. It's just going to have to be someone that can actually put a coherent sentence together and isn't a complete crook. And so far, the only two women that have run for president for America were both in those categories. So, yeah. Morally wrong, factually right. There you go. Name it 4 noobs in a trench coat. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I always try to follow my my standard that I've done, which are kind of real names and first and last name, and so yeah, I just haven't come up with the right one. I have one, but I'm not married to it. It hasn't floated my boat yet. So you just emmantled all of American politics. Exactly. Leader of Mexico's female. Have you seen it? Yeah. Britain was run by a woman for a long time, the Queen, and and now look at them. So yeah, it's too bad Harris didn't make it. Her morals would have been great for the country. I'm hoping you're being sarcastic, Lego. I'm hoping you're being sarcastic. That poor woman couldn't put a coherent sentence together. History says crazy ran in that family. Yeah, Queen didn't have any. That's true. The Queen really didn't have any power. That's true. First name Street, last name Becky. There you go. Switch it. Yeah. Or Corner Becky. I can't believe I'm going to have to run this one 4 times. Seth, good to see ya. And compared to the train wreck we have now, she's off the charts better, yeah. I don't agree with that one, Lego. That may be the only thing you and I don't agree about. But that's alright. We can disagree and still be friends. So. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Alright, so let me add another waypoint. Oh, it won't let me add a waypoint because it's already a waypoint.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Someone screaming, Jesus is king, and she responds, you're at the wrong rally, tells me everything I need to know, yeah. Yep. Scimitar hit the nail right on the head. It really doesn't matter who's in power. Really has no bearing on our day-to-day lives, to be perfectly honest. All it really does is change the news cycle. That's really all it does. It's change the news cycle, which is sad because it probably should have more. More bearing. But it doesn't. Add waypoint. All right, let's go back. We have to make this run 4 times.
Drive active.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine Waltz being BP either. So, Booga, good to see ya. After everything that's happened in Minnesota, good God, I didn't know. Yeah, I saw Harris over last year, so she didn't have enough time to campaign with surrender. She sharpest attack. Yeah. Left or right wing, still part of the same bird. Amen, Tiger Claw. Booga, let me get you a shout out. Sorry, we're talking politics, and that's always a no-no. You guys aren't following Booga, which I'm pretty sure most of you are. Please give him a follow. He just made Eve partner. Congratulations, Booga. I can't say how, but it always happens here. Yeah, it does always seem to happen here. I don't know how we got on that. I probably started it. I usually start it. But yeah. But yeah. Booga's pretty awesome. And making Eve partner, that's above and beyond. Above and beyond. No, I'm sure I started a Lego. You're good. You're good. Don't worries. No worries. No worries. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah. We'll talk politics and Eve. So rumor has it, and maybe you guys can Eve partner soon, only Twitch. Oh, so Twitch partner. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Eve partner. Twitch partner. Twitch partner I don't think I'll ever make. Because they don't allow raids. And I'm like, come on. Raids are where I get most of my people. Come on. They don't start with me, but they end with me. Yeah. Somebody else has got to pass them off before they realize, hey, this guy's not too bad. But yeah. But yeah, Eve partner, I mean, their requirements are way exorbitant. How do you think all these guys have gotten Twitch partner last few years? No offense. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Is Eve partner actually hard? Yeah, Eve partner's way hard. Eve wants you to stream like several thousand hours a month, and it's ridiculous.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, way harder, which I thought Twitch partner was super hard. The requirements are 40 viewers average. Yeah. Nowhere near several thousand hours, yeah. I looked it up one day and it was exorbitant. But yeah, I probably exaggerated some there, Vince. Sorry about that. I tend to do that. Twitch is greedy. The only one good, young, good-looking people on the front page. My buddy got denied 5 times even though he met all the requirements. Yeah, you should dual stream. There you go. Isn't it? Yeah, it's more than 40. I want to say you got to have... So Twitch partner, you got to have over 100. You got to have over 100 average viewers. And no raids. But yeah. So yeah, Twitch partner's 100. Which is why I don't think I'll ever get it. I've hit 100 several times, but I don't average 100 for a month. But like I said, it's also because of raids too, so.
Docking permission requested.
3 months. Yeah, that's the other one. 3 months. Boobs will help. Yeah, I don't know about that, Booga. Well, you got boobs here already. That's not helping. I only go. Like I said, I got 7 people.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, so you can't use raids. Yeah, you can't do raids. Yeah, that's where I always gets me, because I was like, I had several days where I had over 100, and I actually averaged 1 month over 100. It was quite a while ago. And I was like, hey, I made it. And they were like, no, you had raids. I'm like, well, of course I had raids. How do you do it without raids? They're like, you have to do it without raids. I'm like, yeah, you have to do it without raids. I'm like, you're kidding me. Yeah, same here, Caldari. But yeah, Caldari, welcome. Sorry, I should have gave you a shout out when you came in. So, Twitch partner, 6 streams on 6 unique days, average 75 viewers in the last 35 days. There you go. Thanks, Lego. Yeah. If you guys aren't following Caldari Prime Pony Club, please give him a follow. Awesome. Awesome artist. Awesome artist. I actually haven't caught any of your streams lately, Caldari. I need to get over there. He's always drawing boobs. Yeah. He's always trying. So yeah, his would probably help better than mine. So numbers wise, it should be half as easy to get Eve partner than Twitch. Should be. Should be. So 2 consecutive months of 75 plus. Yeah. And then you can't do. Yeah. And 4 hours. 4 hours. You know, I'm doing 4 hours 5 times a day. That's 20 hours a week. So yeah. So that's usually not bad. So. And yeah, it says 6 consecutive, six separate days. Can't do 6 streams all on the same day. But, and so yeah, I cover those. It's the viewership that I can't ever get close to. And like I said, I did have over that 1 month. I averaged over that according to my Twitch stats. And I contacted them and said, what the hey? And they were like, oh, you had raids. You can't have raids. And I'm like, I did see you do some. I actually did catch you on the CCP stream. I always check out the CCP streams because they usually are giving away skins. So, yeah. Yeah, you Aussies and not liking the New Zealand people, the Kiwis. I don't know. I don't know. Never quite understood that one. They're like your maybe that's why they're your closest neighbor. It was probably at least 6 months ago. Probably longer. I'm a horrible judge of time. But yeah, I contacted them and said, hey, I made the average. I had the number of streams. I said, and they said, oh, you had raids. You're not allowed to have raids. You have to have that viewership without raids. And I was like, what?
Warp drive active.
Yeah. I love everybody. That's kind of where I'm at. I love everybody. I don't have a problem with anybody. It's easier that way. Easier that way. There used to be only a few Twitch partners in the Eve category. Raids counting and drops added. It's exploded. Seems like everyone had. Yeah, and that might be why they changed it. Yeah, because I really wanted Twitch partner. Twitch partner gives you a better percentage of the subs as well, which was like. But yeah. So yeah, I figured I would.
Permission requested.
But yeah, it's not. I don't do it for the money. So I think I make enough to cover my internet. Some months I don't even cover that. So. But yeah, it's all good. Is it still 50-50? Oh, maybe that's it. Partner plan. We can probably make a pyramid scheme of giveaways and get 75 people here pretty easy. Yeah. Is that it, Partner Plus? Okay. Yeah, which is probably a whole nother requirement. So, yeah. Come on, quit scrolling. I don't want to put them in the wrong hanger, that's for sure. Especially since I got to do it back and forth. Yeah, it really is, which is where I'm doing. So, add waypoint. Go back. Yeah, unfortunately, also the way they did this is I'm going to end up one short. And this is the one I think that has the... Yeah, this one has the freaking things on it. And I'm still going to end up one short. I'm going to have to fly for one. Oh, well. Wonder if I can strap one on top. We can probably make a pyramid scheme, get 75 people here pretty, yeah. Yeah, that's the other one too. I didn't want it to be a place where you just come for giveaways, so we do giveaways, but we do them kind of sporadic, so that way I want the people that are here and regular to get the stuff. Not somebody who wandered in and first time in. Hey! TWSS. I don't know what that means.
Warp drive.
But yeah. So I just was, it wasn't a big deal for me. I was like, I made the first level Twitch, so I got monetized, and that was good enough for me. I'm like, we'll leave it at that. That's what she said. Oh, that's what she said. Maybe I can strap one on top. Yeah, 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 yeah. I didn't even think of that one, Lego. That's a good one. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick these up, and I can only carry 13, and I've got 14 left. So that's why I was thinking maybe I strap one on top, which would be pretty cool to see. The ship flying with one strapped on top would be pretty awesome. But yeah,
Warp drive.
that's what she
active.
said. Yeah, I should have recognized that. I have a buddy back in Kansas City. Every single thing you say, that's what that's what he responds with. That's what she said. Doesn't matter what it is. How you doing today? That's what she said. Really? That's what she said. I hear the knocking. I don't know if that's my stream or if that's his. I really feel like it should be 60-40 for affiliates, 70-30 for partners. Yep, yep. Yeah, see, I'm not even monetized on YouTube. The wife's like, hey, you need to get monetized on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I really don't want that. I'm happy with just the people that want to watch my videos, seeing them, rather than everybody getting all the people that come in and give all kinds of negative comments. So right now, I gotta give credit, because I haven't had, knock on wood, I haven't had a single negative comment, which I was really worried when I started putting up the house streams, because some of the others that I watch, they're building their house, they get a ton of negative comments when they start putting up the house build videos. So of course, none of them have my engineer, so I think that's helped.
Warp drive active.
You can disable, yeah, you can. Passive income though, yeah. Any of you guys do industry in Jeddah? The place that I do it is in Venelin, which is about 7 jumps from Jeddah. So Sacrato. So there's a Caldari Eclipse. Good to see ya. There's a Caldari Navy station there that I do most of my industry in. I don't do my invention there. I use a player station for my invention, but that's where I do my industry. But I've built up my Caldari Navy super high, so that's why I get tax cuts. Tax cuts. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know that anybody does them actually right in Jeddah. That's kind of crazy. All right. Let me set this one more time. Add.
Warp drive active.
No, it's so busy and so overwhelming, and people get ganked a lot in Jeddah. So if you consistently are flying with some high value cargo and things of that, they will gank you. Sometimes you'll get some in there that are scanning ships and that kind of stuff, and so yeah, it's, if you look on the website I use, cost is probably highest industry system cost index in the game. Yeah, oh yeah, and that's the other thing. Trying to get an office there, to be able to store stuff. Oh god. But yeah. But yeah, Instadocs would help. That's true. But yeah. I buy all my materials in Jeddah, so I don't have any problem with the cost stuff. But I do worry when I'm there about getting jumped. So. I do get worried about getting jumped from time to time, so
active.
So if I have a BPC, I want to make an item of it, I have to fly the BPC to other places. You don't have to. You can kind of build it where you're at, but you got to have all the minerals wherever the BPC is. And if it's a tier 2 BPC, then it's going to require components and PI probably, and yeah, so. But yeah, you'll need to be in a station that does industry. Not all stations do industry, so. Yeah, I agree with Lego. Don't live in Jita. Jita's got too much overhead from a living perspective, but I do buy my materials there. Though I have noticed lately, they do seem to be a little high on the cost ratio, so. Alright, 9 minutes for the ads. I'm gonna run and get another coffee when that happens, because I am out. Yeah. Keep your minerals, BPS modules, in fact, everything you own as far from G as possible. Don't cut the training on the BPO short. It will not keep the progress. Yeah, that's true. But not for making X outside of scamming. There you go. Yeah, that's the other problem. Is Cheetah, the local, is constant with the scammers, which is ridiculous. But yeah, Lego hit the nail on the head with step 4. You got to have fun. Fun is the key. Otherwise, you won't come back. If it started as a grind, it becomes a real problem. Real problem.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
That's my daughter. Nope. Said I had withdrawals from my bank account. I'm like, oh, I don't remember making a withdrawal. Unless you're just doing PvP roams, just use Jita as a home base to set your clone, because you buy every ship you fly just to eat. Wait for Jita, yeah. 4 months I've been here, let me tell you, it's been a hell of a grind. Luckily I have my friends. Yep. Yeah, you gotta find something you enjoy. Otherwise you're not gonna stick with it. So. And that's a nice thing about Eve, is it has so many choices that when I get bored very quickly. I'm kind of a dilettante. I get bored very quickly. And so Eve's got something that even keeps me busy. So I always have something I can come back to. So, but yeah. Last trip. Chairman of the board. There you go. Every aspect of the game is a grind unless you play super casual. Yep. Add. Alright, last cycle. One of those people that if not on comms talking to someone while playing, it's most likely not playing. There you go. Why so many containers? So this is a storyline mission. And it's requiring me to deliver 40 containers. I thought it was an easy storyline mission. It is not. And unfortunately, my prorater can't carry more than 13 of them. So. And I do not have a freighter in this area. And I wasn't going to fly and get my freighter just for that. The freighter flies super slow. So. My prorater makes the trip in less than 5 minutes. So. But yeah. Most the same. It's with the Corp, Mumble, with Alliance. Yep. But yeah, that's why it's a storyline. I was just trying to get rid of it, and and then I've got another storyline that is a combat one, which we're gonna do, which I don't do very often because I almost always get killed or close to getting killed. So yeah, you guys will get to see possible. Hopefully, it's an easy one, but. Probably not. When I came back to the game after being away for almost 10 years, I found a new home and spent almost 2 years chilling high-sec belts. Super easy, no fuss, but it was far from Jita. Yep. Yep, and that's kind of where I'm at now, Lego. I'm not super far from Jita, but... Well, I guess in Ufine we are, but... But yeah. I enjoy just fiddling along. You need something that's worth flying 23rd jumps for the sales to not have the day-to-day headaches. Yep, and that's exactly it. I like being outside of it because it's a nightmare. Every time I have to go, it's a nightmare. Local, the scammers, always worrying if I'm going to get ganked in high sec by some idiot noob. And just wants to, hey, look at this guy, let me blow him up. And then they wonder why Concord blows them up. Why did Concord blow me up?
Warp drive active.
I have Steve on in the background. He's talking about his Filipino wife, his ex-Filipino wife.
Warp drive active.
Yep. I had to jump 30 to 40 times. It would probably take 2 days to do it. Oh, no. You just got to get a fast ship. With this prorater here, I can do 30 jumps in right around 20 minutes.
Docking request accepted.
Well, and it will beat the gate camps. Which is the other reason I fly it, just in case they happen to be around. Sounds like it's raining. Nope, not raining yet. It looked like it was raining. Alright, let me pick up this last one. And I'm going to take this one with me too, just because. Yeah, I know. Interceptors for light stuff like blueprints, blockade runner for heavy stuff. Yep. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so to give you an idea, I had to do this 4 times. I got 13 per 40, 39. Yeah, 4 times back and forth. And I accepted the mission. Which one of these is going to show me that? This one. Come on. Yeah, I accepted the mission. FBI, open up! Less than 30 minutes ago. So yeah, so I made 4 round trips in under 30 minutes. Now it's only 5 jumps each, but still. So, Khaleesi, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you, Rose. Rose was actually doing something else today. I saw you were doing something else. Yeah, if you guys aren't following Rose, please give her a follow. KhaleesiEalesi. Yeah, she's definitely a variety streamer. She was doing something else today, so ads are getting ready to start, so I apologize. Perfect timing. I'm gonna run and get another cup of coffee. I'm paying $1 billion for the top 3 clips per month now. Free, easy way to make it. Oh, there you go. There you go. And the Iron Man Challenge, another MMO. Good job. Yeah, I saw you were doing something different. So, but yeah, she's definitely a variety streamer. So I say I'm a variety streamer, but you get 99% Eve, and every once in a while you'll get a RimWorld. And skins because I had like 8 to make. There you go. I need to send you my next Skinner shipment. So I've been saying I was gonna send you one and I haven't sent you one, so I apologize. Save you on buying some materials, so yeah. But yeah, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Warp drive active.
I bet. And those are super expensive. Super expensive. Which is just crazy. That whole Skinner thing. They're really dipping on both sides of that one. CCP. I am. I am. I always have a good stream because I have a fantastic community. So I have a fantastic community. So yeah. And there is the ad. Sorry for that. It's a joke. The Skinner stuff or me having a fantastic stream? Or both. Yeah, sorry about that. Ads, perfect timing. CCP pays you Plex to print them. Then taxes to Plex you sell them for. Yep. Yeah, they are definitely double dipping. So you pay for Omega for the skills that you have to train, then pay the Plex to make the skins. Yep. 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 You pay the tax to sell them back to the hub. Yep. Yep. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. Kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I'm going to run down and get a cup of coffee as soon as I complete this mission. Since I went to all the trouble to do the 5 runs to deliver these, I want to make sure I get credit for it. Yeah, go ahead and split the mission rewards. What the heck? Alright. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Oh. about that. Sorry about that. Oh, just got my delivery of Capital BPC and built my obelisk and fighters for the carrier. Way to go. I don't know how much ISK gotten around their tax system either, but there's a reason in the lowest charging Skinner, because tax evasion is fun. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. You know what? You guys didn't tell me that the music wasn't on. I just now thought about the music isn't on. What the fudge? All right. Sorry about that. All right. Let's set destination for this guy. Holy cow. Let me check the gate camp situation just because I want to be safe. And take off RINs. We're going to GI code. All right, we're good. We're good. Hey, the music isn't on. Yeah, exactly. Somehow it's up to 20 jumps now. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, we're gonna go do this combat storyline, which ought to be about as big of a doozy as this one was. You know, simple delivery mission where they give you more than your cargo can handle. So yeah, so way more. So yeah. But, you know, what else is new? What else is new? Yeah, music's on now. Not yet, Skim, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm hoping to avoid that, but we'll see.
Drive active.
The big key is I can't remember if I have drones on there or not.
Drive active.
Oh, actually, you know what I was going to do? I was going to check out where this one was. And check it out before I went over here. Come on. Why are you not popping up? That search is just... There it is. 10 jumps. Let's go there first. I want to check out this moon mining thing.
Drive active.
It looks like it's in the general direction, so... So how was RimWorld? It was okay. We started a new one. Though I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we ought to go back to the other one, to be honest. I'm having a lot of trouble keeping everybody fed. Keeping the animals fed. Yeah. So... Where at least with the jumping around, you could always refresh, kind of refresh your map. As I end up killing everything off. That's the fun part of starting over, that early game grind. I do like the early game grind. I really do. I really do. I really do. I'm that way with all the games I play. I always enjoy the early game grind. And then once you get to where you're kind of established, it's like, this isn't fun anymore. All my survival games, that's where. But yeah, the grab ship is kind of nice because you can kind of jump to different places. You can do a lot more missions
Active.
because you can actually move the grab ship to do the missions, which is kind of nice. The royalty's different. This is like, I think, the first ones I played with royalty enabled. And it adds a couple features that I didn't know about. I haven't quite figured out what I think we have one character that has whatever their innate power is, kind of like the Force.
Warp drive
The last Starship I have, there's been a couple streamers that I follow that have been playing it. I haven't checked it out on Steam yet to see, but I have seen them play it, and it looks interesting. Looks interesting. Got an AFK to start dinner for the wife, but I'll be listening. No worries, Lego. Appreciate you being here. Thanks again. But yeah, I did see the last search. Oh, if you're searching a system, you should use the autopilot search bar and not the top left search bar. Okay, that works. I haven't tried that one. Where's the autopilot search bar here? Okay.
active.
I didn't know that. I will try that, Kanome. Thank you for that. I played the demo. It's short but feels amazing. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I didn't realize there was a demo. I really enjoy the ones with demos because that's where I can. I checked the other day, but I can't remember what the number was. I have 508 games in my library, my Steam library, and there's probably at least 10 of them I've never played.
Drive active.
I bought them on sale and just never played them. But yeah, if it's got a demo, I like the demos. And it's on sale. Which is always nice.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, which is always nice. But yeah, I'm gonna check out this system where where the high sec moon mining is, just so I can see what they're talking about. Nope. Good to see you, Gooey. Yeah, no, this one is actually more of a speed fit. So it aligns in, I think, 5 seconds. And, yeah, it's more of a speed fit. If they get me locked and pinned, he's dead. But that's the key, is I always try not to get pinned. And he's been fairly successful. I've only lost one pro raider at a gate camp. And it was with one of my alts, not this guy, so. I'm a lover, not a fighter, so I always run.
Warp drive.
So that's what this one's built for. It's running. It is a cargo ship, though, so I gotta have the cargo boost. Which didn't help me on that last one. a storyline mission where they wanted 4 large containers delivered. Excuse me, 40 large containers delivered. I could only carry 13 at a time, so. But it all worked out.
Warp drive active.
This thing is so fast. I made 4 round trips in under 30 minutes. And still completed it with time to spare and got the bonus. So yeah. Into my breakfast. Yeah, I probably could. Alright. So there's their moon mining. They've got a bunch of them. Moon and ore refining. Which probably does. I wonder if this does reactions. Yeah, doesn't say. No, doesn't do reactions. These are all the moon miners. Yeah, they got a bunch of them. 24. So yeah, pretty nice. There are actually no regular stations here. So yeah. No reaction in high sec. So yeah, so that's probably why. I was thinking that, but all right. Yeah, I was thinking the reactions could only be done in low sec or null. Yeah, the guy that gave me the contact, he said that they were doing reactions here, so. But yeah, I think you're right. You can't do reactions in high sec, so. Alright, what do we got? Alright, these should be good.
Warp drive active.
It's 1 jump from heck. Or 2 jumps from heck. 2 jumps from heck. So that's not too bad. But yeah, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to create a new character that's going to do moon mining. So moon materials are what I'm buying the most on the market now for all my tier 2 builds. And if I can mine them, do my own reactions, that'll be a huge money saver. So, which will cut my costs considerably. Which, since I sell to the stream at cost, that'll help you guys out.
Drive active.
Not to mention myself. Most of the ships I build are the ships I fly. So, actually, all the ships I build are the ships I fly. So, yeah. So. Yeah, I'll need to do reactions. So, yeah, I'm going to have to. I have a couple low sec systems I have set up for PI and a couple other things. So, I may have to look into doing something there. But, yeah, reactions are kind of a complication. So, I'll just have to find a player station that does reactions that I trust. I've got a few of them now that I use for my invention. I use a player station. For my clones, I use player stations. Though I have had trouble with a couple. One of those gave me some trouble. If they shut the station down, then you're in trouble. It's quite limited in the products. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on, with the new character, joining a Nullsec Corp. One of my viewers, Lego Maniacs, is in a Nullsec Corp, and I'm going to join a corp with him. They do moon mining and Nullsec, but I wanted to at least be a little knowledgeable about it before so I didn't embarrass him. Since he's probably going to sponsor me, so you need JF to move around too. Yep. Yeah. But yeah. So that's the plan. So I'll probably do a little bit of high-sec moon mining just so I can get my feet wet in the moon mine. I've never done any moon mining, so... Which is funny, because this character's 23 years old, and that is probably one of the few things he has not done, so... But yeah. I don't have a jump freighter yet, but I can fly one. I just got to decide which one I want to build. It's just a bigger asteroid belt. Yep. That's what everybody else said. I thought it was actually special skills you needed for them, and they said, nope, same skills. But yeah, I wanted to check out the system because they said that was the system where they do it in, and sure enough, they've got a bunch of them in there. They said one for each day, though they got 24 of them, so it looks like it's more than one a day. I think he said they're doing like 3 a day. So yeah, in order to use the crystals are different. So yeah, which I do mostly tier 2 mining modules. So yeah, so that probably will be where I'll need to add some skill points. So, but I was thinking I'd probably start off with a tier 1 just so I can see if how bad the gankers target the moon miners, especially the high sec moon miners. So, but yeah, but Gooey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. But yeah, that's been the plan for a while. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. I have one more slot on my 2 accounts, and I'm going to make that a moon miner slot. So the biggest problem is I haven't come up with a name for the new character, and that's been the hardest part. Something I got to live with forever. So yeah, horrible problem to have. But I do have another storyline mission from when we were doing our Sisters of Eve farming. This one's a combat mission, and I'm expecting it to be as problematic as that last one was. So that one was a storyline as well. And they wanted 40 large containers delivered. But they didn't thwart me. Still got the bonus. Still got the bonus with lots of time to spare. So, yeah. Alright, word band is up last. Alright, starting now. 10:22. Gonna get going. Phone call keeps interrupting my flow. Not keeping up on the stream. No worries, Al. Have a good night. Named a baby seal. Yeah. You need level 4 to processing skills, and there are many of them depending on what you mine. Yep. Yeah, I was thinking I have some extractors, and I was thinking about using the extractors to extract from some of my other characters, some that aren't using their mining skills, to put on the new guy, but we'll see. Thanks, Urban, for the word ban. Appreciate ya. So the way the word ban works, if I'm successful, we'll give away 25 million ISK. If I fail, we'll give away 50 million ISK. So it behooves you guys to help Zerbaden make me fail. So they're going to be in the sisters one. So yeah. Use MCT instead. Yeah, I have one laying around for them as well, so. I bought two level 5 Masters packs from Marquee Dragon, and they came with skill extractors, which I've never used. Alright. Oop. I'll put it in corporate deliveries. Alright, let me see how bad this ship is. Make sure we got ammo. We got ammo. We got drones. Okay. Alright. Let's give her a try. Turns it into a large injector. Oh no, it's Old Man Jenkins. Just extract a skill you don't use, yeah. Spongy John, good to see you, buddy. Let me get you a shout out. If you guys aren't following Spongy John, give him a follow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so it's here. It says it's just a bounty hunter. How bad could that be, right? Famous last words. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, so. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how it works out. I haven't quite decided yet, so.
Warp drive active.
I got antimatter in there now. I got no. Yeah, that's right. This fit is not a good fit for regular PvE. This is a special fit for the Winter Nexus stuff. But we'll see how bad it is. Yeah. I don't usually use the webs. And I think I meant to take it off, but these aren't too bad. I need to get rid of the frigates first. Come on. Problem is, I don't like that it doesn't have any. It's got a multi-spectrum. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Went through my shields like they were paper. And I'm not even hitting these guys. And the ogres are not doing any damage. Of course not. Why would they do damage? There they go. I think I only have to destroy the the bounty hunter, to be honest. Oh, it says destroy everything. Yeah, those ogres. Did they kill? They killed all my ogres? Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, I didn't see that. Yeah. Ogre down, recall drone, yeah. Yeah, well, that backfired. It's funny, because I believe it was Lego told me that the large drones wouldn't get attacked by the frigates. Lies, all lies. Yeah, I'm still not going to be able to hit him because the range is too long. Yeah, see, it's not even hitting. That's why I'm targeting this guy, because I can't hit him. That's the problem with these rails. Yeah, I see it.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and the ogres are super slow. I never use the ogres. Never, but that's what they told. Oh, no, the heavies, they don't get targeted. Bullcrap. I'll let it recharge. Let me find some hammerheads. That's not what I wanted. And I'll just get some tier 1s, because I'm going to lose them.
Warp
They can
drive
hit smaller rats, yeah. Hornets Tech 2 are great. Yeah, the hammerheads is what I always prefer. They do get targeted. I'll just use the Tech 1s, but they should be able to take out the frigates, so I just got to wait for them to target me and then let the drones do their job. But the frigates are the only ones I usually have to worry about, so yeah. So hobgoblins, I think, are smalls. Yeah, and they're a different place.
warp drive active.
Nope, nope, they're selling them here. 7,500. Yeah, we'll buy 5 of those. 56 over regional average. Still. 75k is nothing. Peace of mind. No, these are T1 guns. I don't have the skills for the T2 guns yet. I don't know why. My character's 23 years old and I specialized in railguns. But somehow I think what they did is they added a new skill and I didn't pick it up. But yeah. Yeah, this fit is not really set up good for the... Yeah, I don't have the... I don't have max. I'll put that web of fire on because that'll help with the frigates. I'll pick these up. If you're in the cron, you need a grappler. Yeah, you need to buy a grappler too. So, yeah, that's what this one is, a grappler. That's what I got off, is a grappler. So I'll put it back online once we dock. It actually armor tanked pretty good for what damage they were doing, so that's pretty good. Those battleships were right on top of me.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
No, I'm not. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I was that close. Actually, let me put the... Stop. Quit your scrolling. Nope. All right, cool. I'm going to take that ogre out because that ogre is worthless. All right.
Warp drive active.
Back in business. Oh, crap. I forgot to put this online. Yeah, that's why it's off. That don't make no sense. Yeah. I have that's what this is a grappler, but I can't turn it on. I don't have the CPU for it. So yeah. Well, the plate's giving me more armor, so but yeah, I can try and remove it to see if that'll let me turn on the grappler. I doubt it. Yeah, of course.
Warp drive active.
All right. Yeah, the plates, I think they're going to go through my armor pretty quick if I with the plates off, so my grappler. So yeah, that's what this is. This is a tier 2 grappler and Federation Navy web of fire. I could use the micro warp drive to try and put distance between me and them and then snipe them from far away, but yeah. Check how much armor you actually get. Where are you gonna go? It won't let me take it off. Why won't it let me take it off? I'm simulating, for Christ's sake. Stop. I'm going to drop off these extra drones.
Warp drive active.
Just click it to off it. So 8937 or 17,000. It's more than double. Yeah, so it's more than double. Yeah, so it's more than double. So it does make a pretty big difference. But we'll give this a try. See how quick they go through it. Yeah, I don't want to be flying all over to pick up stuff. It's a small mission. I'll just power through it. Otherwise, I'll spend an hour and a half doing a fit for a 15-minute mission. I'm not going to need that. I'll buy us some more space. Joe Chico, good to see ya.
Warp drive active.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there's Scimitar. Yeah, you're already in a fleet. Good to see you, Joe Chico. Thanks for the suggestions, Gooey. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just don't want to be flying around for an hour just to complete this stupid storyline. Just get rid of it. Where are they at? Where are they at? Where the hell are they at? Down below. Well, that's one. All right, let's go this way. All right. Make sure they're all focused on me. Yeah, I got a lot less armor now, so let's start with this guy. Oh yeah, they're going through my armor super quick. Alright, come on, hobgoblins. Yeah. Come on, take him out. Nah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Without that armor, it's on there. I sent you an invite. You said you were already in one. Sorry. There you go. And of course, I warped to the wrong station. Yeah, without those armor plates, I can't tank it. But with being webbed, I don't know that I need this one. So So I may be able to take this offline and put these back on. Yeah. I'll do it when I'm in the station. Fix my hull. Oh, it's okay. It's alright. Scimitar's here, so I'm sure he's going to bail me out. I'm just going to fix my armor and then I'll put it back online. It will be done probably before you get here. I'm going to put him back on. I'll keep the micro warp drive off because at this point, like you said, they're webifying me, so the micro warp drive is a waste.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We got one of the frigates. That way we can keep the grappler and the other one on. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should probably have on here. Because that would let me jump away and then I could snipe them from far away. That would be a better choice, but it's all good.
Warp drive active.
This should get us through. You can control click on the effects you get to target the one applying to you. Oh, okay. These magnetic field stabilizers too. I'm not sure if they're doing anything. Oh, it's helping with the turrets. Increases the turret firing rate. Come on. I had to let him target me. Yeah, I see it. Things that you might have done. Only the good die. There's Scimitar. He's always bailing me out. Yeah, with those plates on there, it allows me to be able to tank it for a lot longer. I can get rid of these frigates with no problem now. Actually, we should have targeted these. We'll get rid of these next. I'm tanking my guns. Oh, that's alright. We'll see which one's doing better. The drones are actually doing pretty good. Yeah, once I got rid of the frigates, I'm good. Yeah, so that the guns are actually hitting, which is good. I see it. Actually, I don't want antimatter. That was stupid. Actually, I think that's probably going to be too far. Yeah, that's too far. Unfortunately, without the micro warp drive, I can't close with them to get into my drone range. I wish it would show you what the ranges were on here so you know what to load. I think the thorium's a middle grade. There you go. Still not much. I guess I could take this off now. No, I can't put the other one online because we're low. Yeah. You still need to web the cruisers. Yep. You can shoot the frigs. Increase your damage. Yep. Well, one thing for it at least. Repairing my armor while I inch towards them. I don't have enough bullets.
A module has run out of charges.
Yeah, what else is new? I'll get rid of all this crap ammo. Yeah, he's not doing any damage. You got... Oh, that's he's attacking you. Okay. Yeah, that's why.
A module has run out of charges.
Yeah, the iron's going to be long range too. I think the antimatter, this will be right at the edge. No, 52. Yeah. Yeah, without the MWD, I can't close fast enough, so... I'm close enough now for my drones to engage, so that'll help. So they're just at their limit, so it'll take them a little while to get there. Gamerhedron, good to see ya. IG name. Thanks, Gooey. Appreciate it. Yeah, not doing hardly any damage. Actually, the drones aren't really doing any damage either. Thanks, Gooey. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're not doing enough damage.
Our module has run out of charges.
All right, I'm going to put my MWD back on. Scimitar, I'll be right back. Thanks. Thanks, Gooey. Let me know what I owe you. We fix this little bit of armor damage he did from a distance.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah. And let's put you back online. Actually, let's see if this will go online too. Nope, still short. Yeah, we'll give this a try. I brought compact and restrained. Simulate what you can fit. Restrain better. Compact if you can't. Yeah, I put the crystals on there, so. And I redid the... Oh, ads are on. Sorry. On my way back, Skim. And use the CN. Yeah, I got that. I put that in there. So yeah, let me reload that. But with this micro warp drive now, I'll be able to close with them, which will help. Oh, he's pretty far away. How did he get so far away? Actually, I should be able to warp to him, right? No. Can't warp on it. Warp out and warp to me. It won't let me because it's a pocket. So it always brings me to the entrance. I mean, I'll try it. Let me see. I don't think it'll do it, but let's try.
Warp drive active.
I think it's dead space, yeah. I thought if they were over 100, you could warp to them, but yeah, I think you're right. And we've cut 50 down, so. But I'm pretty sure it brings you to an entry location, the dead space pocket. Till you were there, everywhere. I think so, but I'm not sure. Ads are still on.
Warp drive active.
If they tether on the way to another love. Yeah. And see, it just says encounter, so maybe not. That might work. Might help if I put it on here. Nope, same place. Yeah, that's what I thought. And you guys are getting further away. Depends on the some are dead space, some are regular space. Yeah, it said encounter, so it didn't say dead space, but yeah. It's alright. Hopefully I'll get there before Scimitar destroys him, but probably not. See if I can pick this guy up on the way past. Yeah. Come on. Since I'm already here. Man, I'm getting further away. How am I getting further away, for Christ's sake? Sorry, Lego. Sorry, Lego. Sorry, Skimitar. Sorry, Lego. I thought it would be quick. So I didn't have to come back for it. Yeah, no, I was trying to get back to the cargo so I didn't have to come back for it. But yeah. $109. Yeah, no, the antimatter won't reach this far. So since I'm further out, I'm shooting him with the iron since I can hit him for that until I get closer. The antimatter's only good to 50s, so at least I don't waste the time frame. So unfortunately, it's got a heck of a shield tank on there. Yeah. There he goes. Thanks, Kim. Always bailing me out. See if we can drift in here so that we don't. Because this is what I need to complete the mission. Complete the mission. All right, cool. Alright, let me go turn it in. It says I need to destroy all the enemies. I did destroy all the enemies. It's still saying it's not done. Oh, you guys can't see it. That's what I call fast mission. Yeah, yeah. Orbiting screws your tracking. Ah, okay. See, everybody always told me orbit. Yeah, so I didn't realize that. Alright, Scam. Let me go see if I can turn it in. It says it's not done yet. Though all the enemies are dead, so I don't know why it would tell me that. But
Drive active.
orbit is a stance to avoid incoming damage. Okay. Actually, let me get Kragan out of the fleet. So that way we get some extra. Does not work with the smaller rats. Orbit is a stance of avoiding coming. Yeah. Yeah, now it says it's covering it. So bring the special delivery. Yeah, that's right. I'll bring it to him.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Appreciate you, Scam. Always bailing me out. Always bailing me out. And actually, we're still good. It said I had 3 hours. All right, I'm going to split it with you. So hopefully you got something out of it. Probably money, if nothing else. I don't know that you get the other stuff. I want to simulate this one. All right, so without it, it's 8-9. With it, it's 16-4, so not quite double. CPU's in bad shape. All right, so if we put this one in place, yeah, that's what I want. It's not. Yeah, why won't you let me take it off? Unfit. That gives us 17-9, so more than double. Doesn't hurt anymore. Those are steel. Unfit. Gotta click unfit. And then there's the rolled. They give 16-4, so they give the same. Those are the compact. So yeah, you were saying use the other ones. I don't know where I put it. Yeah. Plates also make you slower with propulsion mod and slower to align. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so when you're in simulation, you can't just drag and drop. So yeah, okay. Because these are great for the frigates, but once the frigates are gone, I really don't need them anymore. So maybe just keep the grappler and take off the web. Which one's better? Where's the other one? Why is it not showing? Because it's still on there. Exit simulation. Sorry, the sunlight. So mass edition gives 6,000 armor points. That only gives 4,000. The compact. That gives 4,800. But yeah, The crystalline gives 6,000, so they give more hit points. Just weird. It didn't seem like it. And lower mass. So they're definitely the better ones. Yeah, they're definitely the better. The Sun, yeah. What's up, USA for the win? Welcome back, Socrata. Fed has more range. The one that you have fit, the Fed has more range than the grappler. Okay, so take the grappler off. Actually, let me take that off. All right. And do I need all these magnetic Yeah, this whole fit is bad. These are even bad. I probably need to take them off. I thought I had another battery. Capri charger. That might make us more stable. 3 minutes, 11 seconds. That's not too bad. Anyway, we got her done. We got her done. Alright. Alright, we don't need these. So, Gooey, let me know what I owe you. The issue with plates is that they don't increase long-time survivability. There you go. You owe him billion, zillion, quadrillion is. There you go. Yeah. Alright. Cool beans. So we'll leave this guy here. Switch back to my runner. We got those done. Thanks for the help, guys. As always. Thanks, Scimitar, bailing me out again. I'm going to head back to Eufine. The mission to blockade, you need more rep because there's so many rats. Yeah. Yeah, that one didn't have very many rats, which was what I thought. As long as I could tank them long enough, I could get through them. The frigates are really the only problem, and usually the only one I need my drones for. The problem is the frigates also target the drones, so usually once I get rid of them, then I can use the drones on the others, but I need the drones for the frigates because the battleship can't keep up with them. And that's why a lot of times I'll try to use a battle cruiser, but that's the problem with these storylines. You never know how tough it's going to be because they're kind of random. I'm doing level 4 distro missions, so they should be a level 4 storyline, but they don't always work out that way. So, there's been a couple times I've come out with a battle cruiser and they nearly blow me up within 30 seconds. So,
Drive active.
it's just not made for that. Yeah, you had the wrong drone, so you got defang. Yep. Yeah, and like I said, the only reason I had the heavies, I'm not a heavy fan. Never used the heavies. But the only reason I had the heavies was because I'm pretty sure it was Lego. Maybe it wasn't Lego, but somebody had mentioned, oh, the drones don't target the heavies. As we just proved, that's not true. So, but yeah.
Warp drive active.
I've got the tier 2 railguns ready to go. I just don't have the skills. Steel was what I was using before, I think. Yeah. 600,000. And oh, the ammo. Yeah. Where is it? Here. Very first one on the list. Actually. Yeah, very first one on the list. Yeah, same thing. All right. And then the ammo. Okay, where are you at? Oh, I tell you, some days doesn't pay to get out of bed. There they are. All right. And you bought me, looks like 5,000. So 5,000 times 1,000. So yeah. I'm going to send you 10 million.
Warp drive active.
Let me know if that's enough. Appreciate the help. No, it's okay. Those Winter Nexus sites kind of felt like old times. Yeah, it's keep it range below its orbit range. Yep. Yeah, I need to get to where I can get the web and the grappler on there. Because I like that they help with the frigates, and actually the guns were able to target them once they were webbed and grappled, which was good. Problem is, even with the antimatter, my my best range is 26, and they're within 10. So yeah, I haven't done L4 security in a while either. So that's why I'm building the golem, to be honest, to help run those a little bit better. Yep. Yeah, I didn't realize you could actually use them on the others, which is kind of nice.
Active.
Don't use the golem. It's the worst for PvE. Really? See, I was always told it was the best for flying through level 4s. I guess everybody's got a different opinion. Unfortunately, when it comes to fits, I hate doing fits. Because no matter what I fit, it's going to be wrong. So, if you're close to Jeet, I would join you. Yeah. Chronos, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the skills for the Chronos yet.
Warp drive active.
The Marauders were all added after this guy was born, so I never skilled into the Marauders, so yeah. Use the Vargur or the Pally. Yeah, I don't have the skills for either one of those, so yeah. Yeah, that's what everybody always says, is a golem applies to everything, but yeah, I am working on skilling into the rest of them, so
Docking request accepted. Docking permission.
unfortunately, they all require Battleship 5, which is where the problem is. So I got Battleship 4 for everything, but there's my railgun specialization. I need Sharpshooter 5 is what that one is. And the torpedoes are what I need for the golem. So alright, so let's see. Vargur and Pally's miss. Golem will apply to everything, yeah. Let's see if the gate camp is still going. Right, shouldn't be by now. Ah, got worse. They've actually got 2 kills in KhaleesiEalesi. Yeah. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Oh, I didn't bring all that loot. I should have brought that loot. Shit. Hindsight's always 2020. Well, let's do my dailies for the other guys. Yeah, I don't think I have a simulate for the I don't have the golem built yet. I'm in the process of building it. So I do have a fit for it. I don't know if it'll let me do it. Yep, that's not what I wanted. Simulate. And I do have a fit for it. That's what I'm skilling into, is the... Yeah, and I don't have the skills for these. That's the one. Because they're using torps. But yeah, there's the one I was planning on using. Yeah, I don't know if it'll let me put the ammo in because I don't have the skills for it yet, but... I did type O. I swear I did. I can't remember which ones I had on here. I think they were these guys. But yeah, I don't remember. They should be in the cargo. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Duh. Well, they're not because this is my cargo, so yeah. I don't own the ship, so that's where the problem is this is just a fitting that somebody sent me. And so yeah, it doesn't show me the cargo for one that I don't particularly own. So yeah. Let's take the ones in the simulated cargo. So where I guess that's my problem. I'm not seeing the simulated cargo. It doesn't show the simulated cargo. Bottom left. Cargo hold. Ah, there you go. Thanks. Yeah. There you go. Thanks for that. I didn't realize you could do that. All right. So 1300 damage per second. 1100 armor. Just using a thermal shield hardener and a shield booster. It does have a micro jump drive, which I like. What's the range on these guys? 93 kilometers. Yeah. 3 AU. Maximum speed. 11-second align time, which is horrible. Yeah. Right click the launcher, show info while it has ammo. All right, cool. There you go. 4.3 seconds. Minor heat damage. .3 delay. Now show info on the torpedo. Okay. Max flight time, 7.2 seconds. The eye below the launcher. Oh, okay. Yeah. Meters per second. No, that's the speed. Yep. You don't have missile skills. Yeah, I don't have them at the moment. That's the one I'm training is the torpedo skills, specialty torpedo and what was the other one? Sharpshooter 5, torpedoes 5. The ones I'm working on. So torpedoes 5 is what I'm training. I have torpedoes 4 in order to get that. So you'll always lose 2 when shooting rats. Gotcha. So yeah, it's an ammo thing. Yeah. I've never been a torpedo guy. I've always used rails. Projectile. I've done some projectile lately with my my carry-all. One salvo, you actually use 3. Yeah, because you always got 3 out. Yep. Yeah, and that's always been a problem with that's always been a problem with the missiles. Is you seem to I waste anytime I use missiles, I waste a lot of missiles. They do usually take care of the problem, but thanks for that. I learned quite a few things on that. I didn't know you could see the simulated cargo. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes. That's awesome. All right. So I'm going to switch. That one already. Throw these in the core packer. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I say others are better. Yep. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Caldari. Appreciate you. Thanks again. Bastion gives ROF. Yeah, it's more of a problem on Marauders. Yeah. Which is waste on delayed weapons. Thanks for the stream. Went with the cruise missile personally. Less DPS, but more flexible. I like the auto target. When running multiple accounts, it continues to shoot and I don't have to manage it. That's good. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I don't have, so for, let's go back to the ship tree. The Golem is the only one I have currently. For the others, the Paladin I don't have the skills for yet because I need Battleship 5. Same with Galente and Minmatar. So yeah. So that's why I was building the Golem, is because I could actually fly it. But plus everybody said the Golem was the beast. So yeah. There's also the issue of never applying fully missiles unless very big targets. Yep. Which can be reduced to the ships by being at range or web. Yep. Cool beans. All right. Let's see. Did I collect Kragan's? I did. All right. Cool. All right. Let's log him out. And then we're going to log Falstaff off. I'm going to do the dailies for my alts. That way I get them all done. So, current ship can mitigate tracking issues by position of webs. Launchers just can't. Yeah. Yeah, I've never been a launcher fan. Missile fan. And it's strictly because of what you said, is that I seem like I waste a lot of missiles. And I always thought, okay, I just didn't have the skills for it, so that was why. But all right, I'm gonna switch. Let's switch over to Jacob. I'm gonna undock Rage, but Jacob is gonna be our guy that does the missions. So let's invite Rage.
Warp drive active.
Anybody wants free LP? I'll have some left over on this guy for the dailies. More than willing to share. Utility range application. Yeah, you don't have all utility for launcher, which hurts a lot. Yeah, I have all those. It's the actual torps themselves that I didn't have. So, because I did use regular launchers, but like I said, I never liked them because it just seemed like I was always buying ammo or building ammo. Because I build all my own ammo usually, so. But yeah, I'd prefer turret ships. So I have become a fan of the projectiles recently because of the Ma carryall. I'm trying to pronounce it correctly. Torps have an issue of not being good at hitting anything but stations. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, we'll do the dailies on these guys. We're trained in hybrid, use Chronos. Yeah, I don't have the skills for the Chronos yet, so I'll work on getting those. But somebody else mentioned that too. I prefer the hybrid. Somehow I got Caldari Battleship 5 before I got any other Battleship 5. I don't know why. Unfortunately, Battleship 5 is a grind for everyone. Yeah. Projectiles is kind of my second. I prefer the hybrids. So yeah, so I'll probably work on skilling up the Chronos. Maybe what I'll do is I'll sell the Golem. That way at least I make some money off of it, which I could definitely use. Last call for free LP if anybody's wanting it. Yeah. Battle cruiser and up is definitely a grind. Yeah. Lackluster in DPS is rails and range is blasters. Yeah. Last call for LP. I need a third golem. You want? I'll sell it to you, Lego. I'll have to figure out cost, but I'll sell it to you at cost. Set destination. Last call for LP. Last call for LP. I'll be doing another one, so if you guys need, I can still cover. Forgot about Rage over here. I got another. I can't even afford my first golem. Yeah, that's why I'm building it, because I couldn't afford it. No, honestly, it still cost me almost as much. Though it's the first one I built. But I think it's going to be one I'm going to build and do it. I built the first, won the second, was going to build the third too, but it cost sounds good. Yep. I just got to figure out cost. Yeah. I don't know about that because I'm sure I saved a little bit, but I don't think I saved much. I don't think I saved much. All right, so this guy's got his two. Let's clean them. They're a day behind. Yeah, they're a day behind. Costs more to build than to buy. Yeah. No, I think it's close. It's not like the others. Like the Pro Raider, I can build it for half of what it's selling on the market. And so that's why I sell a lot of them. Is because I make a huge profit on them. But yeah, the Marauders not so much. At least the Golem so far. Now I did have to buy several BPs in order to make it work. So, but they weren't that bad. But I do have all the parts to put the golem together. I just got to get back to Venelin to put them in the right containers. They're not in the right containers. So I think it cost me about 500, 600 million to build the first. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I think it cost me more than that. I was thinking more like 8 or 900 million is what I spent, but why did you undock, Dingbat? Just tell you, some days I don't even know how I get out of bed. All right. So Rage is done. Get him docked up. All right. Actually, we'll wait. I'll get him docked up. You like Led Zeppelin? I have some Led Zeppelin in there, yep. Bum, bum, bum. I got a little bit of everything in this playlist, to be honest. Starting with Squall production. There you go. Yes, I've been looking at industry projects expanding into. I was looking at transport ships. Yep, they sell pretty good. Got the PI setup and reactions for all the reinforced. Oh, that's why. So yeah, I had to buy the carbon fiber. Yeah, yeah. Immigrant Song and Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven's a good one. Immigrant Song. I'm pretty sure I have Immigrant Song on this playlist, and Stairway to Heaven. But Stairway to Heaven's definitely on there. I don't know about Immigrant Song. The playlist got like 100 songs on it, so that's always kind of a crapshoot of what you're gonna hear. All right, I got Rage back in. He collected his. Let's log him off and bring on my third alt for this account.
Connecting.
Same old someone that I knew. Alright, cool beans. Got him in the fleet. We'll have him fly. So now let's start. So I actually had one the other day. So people said, oh, it's the same system. Awesome sauce. I had one the other day that I actually went to the station. I had accepted the mission, went to the station, waited there, added the guy to the fleet, and then completed the mission, and the guy did not get the points. So it's one of those where I don't think it's... There's some kind of time frame, at least, that you got to be in the fleet before it'll offer the share. Which was funny. Yeah. And Kashmir and Moby Dick. Yeah, I don't have either one of those. I'll check those out. Yeah. Oh no, I share all the time, but I had him as part of the fleet and I completed the mission, but it didn't give me the chance, so yeah. Reset rewards, yeah. So then I did another mission and I shared it with him. So yeah, it's a timing thing. You can't add them to the fleet and then complete the mission 30 seconds later. It won't give it to them. So, where somebody was like, oh, the only thing that matters is if they're in the fleet when you complete it. Not true. Not true. Not true. Set destination. Start conversation. Yeah. All right. Easiest dailies I've ever done.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Never issues with alts join just before I complete. Yeah. I did that a lot. Not an issue. Yeah. For some reason with that one, it definitely did not give it to him. And I was super pissed because I was like, damn it. Because, of course, the next one, that one was like a 1 jump. And I was already there. The next one was like a 7 jump. And I was like, of course it is. But yeah, it was all good. It's just a pain in the ass. But yeah, I had several people tell me that it works. And that's the second time it hasn't worked for me. And so, like I said, I don't know if I just need to wait another minute or something so that it recognizes somebody's in the fleet. I already had the fleet started, so it wasn't like it was... And normally, even if I'm the only person in the fleet, it'll ask me, do you want to share? It didn't even ask me if I wanted to share. It just completed it. So, yeah. And it was on this guy who I share always, so he's always sharing, so yeah, I know his settings are right, but yeah. Never a dull moment, so yeah, let's switch back to this guy. I'm doing one more. I got to do one more jump. Yeah, so I don't know what it was. But yeah, I was super pissed. Super pissed. I was like, damn you. Because I was always afraid to do that. Because I thought it wouldn't work. And everybody's like, no, that'll work. Yeah. It could just be that Eve treats me differently than it treats everybody else. So I just fleet up and complete. Yeah, if you hit that checkbox, do not ask again. No, yeah, that one it always asks. Yeah. Yeah, I have that one checked. And like I said, it was the same guy. It was just the other day. And same guy. But yeah, I had flown to the station ahead of time before I invited him. And I was actually sitting in the completion station just waiting. I invited him. He accepted. I went back, switched back to the other account and said complete mission. And it didn't do the pop-up. But then I flew another mission and it gave me the pop-up. So yeah, It seems like you gotta wait at least a minute or so. I don't know. I don't know what the time frame is, but yeah. Like I said, sometimes Eve treats me differently, so it could just be that it was screwing with me. Like, we'll fix him.
Accepted.
We'll fix him. We'll fix him. Thinks he knows what he's doing. Alright, so I got these guys all fixed up. Did I already complete? Yes, I already accepted his. Cool beans. Switch back to Falstaff. See if we still got the gate camp going.
Connecting.
They're really active today. Civilist still has 1 kill, but that's probably one they're counting down. Let me see when it was. Last kill was at 2:52 Eve time, which was, yeah. So it's got 2 more minutes, and then that one will roll off. So, yeah. Like that. Yeah, 2:52. Alright, so we can head that way. Squint said server hamster. Stop picking on Bond. Yeah, exactly. They like to mess with me. They like to mess with me. Alright, so let's see how much of this crap we can carry back. Alright, we got all that. Cool beans. I wasn't sure I was going to get all the ore in there, for Christ's sake. Expired. Extended brain freeze. We want to take some of these back. I think I've got a higher one in my stuff. I hate this scroll thing. So let's get rid of these expired ones. Why I let anything expire is beyond me. I'm going to... Here's what I'll do. I'll take one. Alright. Let's take these. Take the salvage. What else we got? Alright, that should do it. Alright. You need to eat the brain freeze. They will expire soon. Yeah. I think I have a better one, so that's what I'm trying to figure out that's going to expire too. So I don't want to eat the less than good one and then have it expire. But I have several alts back there too that I'm going to put them on. But they can't use them from here because they're in Ventolin. So yeah. Wrong one. Yeah, February 19th. Holy shit. Yeah, it's next week. So do I just have to start it before then? Yeah, February 19th. I think I have a higher level one, so not an extended.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. So yeah, I want to make sure I use the highest level one because it's probably going to be the last one I get to use. So,
Warp drive active.
because if I had a nickel for every time I used a lower level one and then couldn't upgrade it to the higher one because I was already using one. I don't know why I keep screwing up my chat windows. This is ridiculous. I thought it was because I had too many chat windows, so I got rid of a bunch. No, it still screws them up every single time I log in. And when I switch accounts, it screws them all up again. It like randomly puts my chat windows, the order of the chat windows. Another thing I think CCP is just messing with me with. We got ads coming up in 2 minutes. Yeah, it drives me crazy too. I went and bought the last Starship, did ya? I have it on my list. I got the demo. I'm gonna try the demo.
Warp drive active.
I watched a couple of streamers play it, and it seemed okay, but it was kind of. It reminded me of FTL, and I never really got into FTL. So.
Warp drive active.
I said, well, here I go. There you go. Now it's like $13. Yeah. It's on sale already. I think because it just came out. My palm of my hand's itching. I don't know what's going on. Ads are getting ready to start. Sorry.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, it might be a better FTL. So my son used to play FTL all the time, and he always recommended FTL. It's been a work in progress for over a year, and they finally released it. So yeah.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. Window layout. Yeah, Damon, that one drives me crazy. The window's always messing up because I'm like, come on. It used to not do that, so I don't know what they changed that caused that, but and I don't think they know what they changed either. That's what the problem is. So there's all the wrecks. Minimar cruiser. Yeah. So somebody ganked somebody.
Warp drive active.
Oh, you guys could see him. In my opinion, it was when they added multiple overviews. If you remember, like, oh, could be. Yeah. I don't think it's been that long. I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't remember it bothering me that far back. It's been like in the last 6 months, I think. But I could be wrong. I have a horrible sense of time. Perfect example. We've been here in the Philippines now, retired, approaching a year. April will be a year. And it literally, I keep thinking it's only been like 2 or 3 months. And we've accomplished a lot in a year. So, is that why my stuff moves every time I log in? Yes. Yes. Yeah, the chat windows is like, and it drives me crazy because it's like, what the hell, CCP? Of all the things you could fix, that one would make a big difference for me. So, no. And it drives me. I thought it was because I had so many chat windows, so I closed a couple that I don't use on a regular basis. Nope. Still moves them every single time. And the weird part is even like there, I logged out and logged back in. I switch characters. It changes them when I switch characters. Like, okay, I already logged into this character once. I fixed them. All you got to do is remember where they were. You know, I haven't even closed the client down. And, yeah. No, it's not you. It is definitely something that they got screwed up. And I honestly, I don't think they know how to fix it, which is why it hasn't been fixed. Because they did something that caused it. And they're kind of like, crap. And so, yeah. But, yeah. Yeah, every single time. Every single time. But then I have other characters. So my other account, when they log in, their windows stay the same. No problem. The chat windows are always the same. Never had to move them once. But this account, my main account, I have to move them every single day. There's a somebody labeled as pirate. No, not you. Kem Finn, good to see you. Sorry, I almost missed you, so. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. You're not welcome here. Leave or be destroyed. I didn't see what he was. I didn't see what ship he was in. Yeah, I don't have any problem with my overview or D-scan. And D-scan I don't use very often, so it could be screwed up. I just don't use it that often. But my overview usually is okay. I have a special overview though that I loaded. So that might have overridden whatever the default overview they probably are screwing up. But yeah, my chat windows are the only one that I really notice every day. So windows above half screen, it does not move. Okay, yeah, see, but mine are in exactly the same place. Probably not exactly, but they're below the half screen for the other character, and they don't move. They don't reorder. It has all the chat windows that I want. It just switches the order around. And I'm like... And like I said, logging in, logging out, or log in, just switching characters, it screws them up again. And I'm like, come on. Moose, good to see ya. Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. Sorry. I usually try to say hi to everybody when they come in, but yeah. Sorry about that. Caught us in mid-conversation, so... I'm definitely a chatty Cathy. So, yeah. That's probably the main reason why I stream. Is because then I can talk to you guys, and it doesn't seem weird of me sitting here talking to myself. So, for me, even minimizing and maximizing the client moves the windows around. Really? Yeah, I haven't had that one happen. Yeah, oh, that would really piss me off. Oh, that would really piss me off. Oh, man, that would suck. That would really suck. That would really suck. Alright, let's see what we got here. Actually... Like I'm missing something. Alright. See how much of this we can carry. Yep. Not much. Not much. Everything should be below 100. Alright, that's alright. Yeah, wait until we start gaslighting. Yeah, I know. It's nice hearing someone talk while I roam or drone lands through this wormhole I found. There you go. You're missing a freighter. Yeah, I have a mineral hauler there, Cryos.
Warp drive active.
But I got all this other crap on here, so I'm gonna run this one back because I got something I'm doing here, and then I'll come back and pick the minerals up later. So I want to get a Charon for my corpse collection. Seems appropriate ship for such a purpose. There you go. Yeah, I have a Avalanche that I use, but I only fly it, I think, to sell stuff. I haven't really flown it a whole lot. Now, when you have a high amount of ore, you need a Charon. Yeah. Yeah, I usually use, yeah. I'll tell you here in a second. I can never remember the ship, but it's special for the ore. It'll come to me in a minute. If I look in my window, I've got way too much crap in Venolin, so I won't find it, but... No, the miasmos. Thank you. Yeah, the miasmos. And that's what I usually use to shuttle ore back and forth. So we do a weekly mining event in Ufine, which is in Galente space. But my home system is in Venolin, which is 7 jumps from Jita. And that's where I build everything. And so, yeah, I shuttle the ore back and forth. And so... Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so these are others. Actually, let's just do this. Because that's the other thing that bugs me, is when it starts to scroll on me. Alright, so these are... Whoops. Resources. And alright, let's look in the item hanger. There's the Portent. That's what I have. So I don't know if the Portent is better than this other one. Oop. The Portent. Wow, I've only got 2 skins left? Yeah, so here's the gravimetric ones. Put them in the wrong place. Alright, that'll fix that. Yeah, so the extended actually looks like it's better. 6 points. 3 days. The Portent is 8 points for 1 day. I don't know, I think that's better. And actually, that means I'll get to use them both. So let's use this one. Of course, with my stuff, it's going to give me more than 1 day. So 47. So it gives me 2 days. It doubles it. Cool. So yeah, I'll probably take this one back with me. Actually, I'm probably not going to take this ship back. So, alright, let me see if I can find where the other resources are. So, probably put them in blueprints. I had a nickel for every time I threw it into blueprints. Come on. No, those are bees. That should be an ammo. Actually, let's throw that. Come on. Did I ask you to open? No, I didn't ask you to open. Piece of shit. Alright, let's go back here. We'll just search for it. Alright. Graviton reactors. I know I built them. Well, I know I built them. Where the fuck are they? Did I not build them yet? You gotta be kidding me. I know I built them. I know I built them. Yeah, it doesn't look like I did. $628. That's what I need. Son of a bitch. Alright, yes, I want them in resources. That's where I want them. Alright, so I don't have everything built for the golem. Go figure. And then I need to put the raven. I need to throw the raven in the resource one. That's in the ship hangar. I can usually find them by looking at the pictures before I'll find them the other way. There. Alright. So now if we look at the golem, the only thing we're missing is the graviton, and they're being built. Alright, cool. Can't believe I screwed that up. Alright. Well, there's that. Alright, sorry, by 8. So there's also by 10 implant, increased duration, extended just before the date to expire. Yep, you should use potent now, then basic. Potent is more, extended long time. Okay. Will do. You don't really need miasmos when you can compress. Yeah, but I usually have so much that it fills up the miasmos even compressed. So yeah. Now miasmos does, I think it'll do ore or gas. Cryos does minerals. Miasmos is ore. Yep. So yeah. Sorry, catching up on the chat. Try to move this stuff around. Yep. Alright, let's shrink you back down again as soon as I find the top. Come on, there you go. Alright, now I think I have the rock hopper here. I call it the rock hopper. But no, it looks like I already... How did I take it back? Oh, I bet you it's over there. No? That's weird. How'd I get it back? There's a Perseverance that I built. There's my Pioneer. We can give some Pioneers away. There's the Outriders. Yeah, I was going to give the Outriders away too. Actually, Zerbaden, are you still there? We completely missed the word ban. So, and put your package ships in it. Use a station warehouse. Yeah. The problem is moving them around. You got to actually build them because I don't have anything big enough to carry them. So, but yeah. What was I going to do? Let me run. Yeah, let me run the OCO. And we'll do a giveaway. Because I owe you guys some money. We just got to figure out if I was successful or not. Need a freighter to move or just buy PCs and build it locally? Yeah, that's usually what I do is build it locally because that's easier. Because, yeah, once they're built, it's hard to move them around. But, yeah, I do have the Avalanche now, so that makes it a little easier. I got some blueprints to pick up here. Actually, I probably should have waited because I got some that are coming out, but I'll pick up the ones I have. That way I have them. Figure out what I'm gonna build next. Need a freighter to move. Yep. I use a player station for all my inventions. Moose, thanks for the follow. I missed it on there. I apologize, but I just got the email, so appreciate it. Really cloudy here in the Philippines today. It is 12:15, noon, just after noon. I'm gonna run over to we're building a house here in the Philippines, my wife and I go over to the house build every couple days usually, and video over there and put it up on my YouTube channel as well, which is the same name, Bondar JR, and you guys can check out those house build videos out there. But yeah, I haven't been over there in 4 or 5 days, so I need to get over there. Problem is Foreman isn't there, so and we got to start figuring out who we're going to raid. You guys have any suggestions on the raid? Let me know. Last stream of the week, so hopefully you guys will have a good weekend. I stream Monday through Friday here in the Philippines, or Sunday night through Thursday night if you're on American time, which is where I'm originally from Kansas City. Lived the last 30 years in Kansas City. And grew up on the East Coast in Pennsylvania, lived in Maryland, Virginia, Washington, D.C., spent some time in North Carolina, but yeah, and then moved to Kansas City. And then from Kansas City, the wife is actually from here, from the Philippines, so that was the plan when we retired. We would be here. Nosy, good to see you. Have a great weekend, buddy. Appreciate you. If you guys have any suggestions on the raid, let me know.
Docking request accepted.
Zero's out there. He's got hardly anybody. I haven't raided him in a while. Yeah, Zero's the only one I see. I mean, there's It's Goonies out there. I rated him earlier. XD's out there. They both got in the 20s, so. Ameribrit's out there. He's got it in 50s, so yeah. But yeah, Zero's only got 6 people watching him, so maybe we'll give him some love. So. We're into Phillips Pines. There you go. No, you're good, Nosy. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Nosy, do you stream? I've seen people give you shout outs, and I wasn't sure if you actually streamed or not. Alright, so I got some Outrider BPs. I got 9 of them. I think we're going to start selling these babies. I should have checked to see if I had anything to bring. Okay, I wasn't sure. I saw somebody give you a shout out on one of the other channels, and I was like, oh crap, is he a streamer? And I haven't been giving him a shout out. I'm kind of crappy streamer that way, so yeah. But yeah, Gooey, appreciate the help. You guys have a great weekend. Like I said, I'll raid out here probably another 20 minutes or so, but I'm going to head back to Venelin. I'm actually going to stop in Hogamo and see if what ships are there. So yeah, Moose, appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. I somehow missed your follow, so I think I went live 3 times in the last 20 years. There you go. There you go. Well, that counts. That counts. That counts. But nah, I appreciate you guys. And love my lurkers. You're always welcome to lurk, Nosy. You know that. Love my lurkers. Wasn't for my lurkers, I wouldn't have anybody. I'd be sitting here talking to myself, which is fine. Done that for a long time. So yeah, no problem there.
Drive active.
Always makes the wife think I'm talking to somebody, so that's good. And she doesn't interrupt me. She's not a gamer. She's not a gamer. She's a shopper. So, yeah. Which I'd rather have my teeth pulled than do shopping. When I go to the store, it is on a mission. How quickly can I get what I need and get out? I treat it just like Eve. How quickly can I get the mission done? My wife, on the other hand, will go shopping for all day and buy nothing.
Warp drive active.
Which she thinks playing games is a waste of time. I think shopping all day and buying nothing is a waste of time. Though I am appreciative when she doesn't spend too much money. But yeah. Well, my thought is if you shopped all day and you didn't buy anything, that's an epic fail. That's a failure. So yeah, Zerba didn't say, oh, did ya? Oh yeah, I don't think I grabbed mine last week, but you know what? I didn't grab mine this week. So yeah, make sure, and they don't have the New Eden store on the menu anymore, which is what kind of causes problems. But yeah, make sure you grab your points. 15,000 free for all the Omegas. Better than a hot stick in the eye. Better than a hot stick. Let's stock at this one. I want to see what ships I have here. I think I'm missing a ship.
Warp drive active.
I need to grab it on my other account too. But yeah, thanks for the reminder, Scimitar. Appreciate ya. And I will be back Sunday night as of now. Sunday night is the stream my wife always likes to try and cancel and come up with something, so we'll see. But
Docking request accepted.
I've been trying to keep that from happening. So all mine are docked up. There you go. Makes it even easier. Right. Yeah, that's the other problem is I always open it while I'm flying. And then as I switch systems, it says, hey. So yeah, the rock transport is here. So this is the one I need to move back to Ufine. So that's probably what we'll do. I'm gonna head back to Venelin, drop these BPs off. Trying to figure out which boosters I want to take. Try and plan out the next. So today's the 6th here in the Philippines. Also Eve time, it's the 6th. So that means I got 13 days. So I need to plan it out so that I can get the most out of them. So and then I'm going to gift the rest to my alts so that they can try and benefit from it as well before they expire. I hate having boosters expire, but alright, so let's stock this baby up.
Warp drive active.
Put these blueprints where they belong. I'll build these outriders and then we'll give them away. I got a bunch to give away already. But yes, the other thing I want to do is I want to do a marbles race. So let's get the marbles up. Unfortunately, Zerbaden looks like he's gone. Actually, though, he was just here a second ago. Oh, he's probably playing Last Starship. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. He's playing Last Starship. So we got 25 million to give away as a minimum. So we'll do that. Noobs Estonia, how long have you been working in the industry field? Have your own factory? I do not have my own factory. I use several player ones. Actually, I use NPC ones for most of my building. But for my invention, I use player factories. And so, but I have been building so that this account is 23 years old. This account was started right after Eve went live. Eve went live Memorial Day weekend 2003, and this character was created about 4 months later. So, and I've been pretty much doing industry since the beginning because I didn't want to buy my own ships. So I started building ships that I flew and that I lost a lot. And those were the ones that I did the most with. So 40 minutes. Yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. And there's a 20-hour. I guess I should redeem these since they're going to expire. Not that I'm going to use it, but okay. $40 minutes. Shield hit points. That's a 1 day, so it'll be gone before I come back. But I'll probably log in this weekend to do it. But yeah, I have 3 towers, and CCP shut half of my stuff down. Yeah, that was the other problem. Is through the years, I didn't want to build. I used to be in a wormhole corp, and that was like having a second job. So that was really frustrating. But leave ship. So I haven't built my own factory just because CCP will somehow jigger it up, and then I'll be super pissed. So I'm interested in technical side of the factory. Someone character creates a factory. Can the factory rights be shared with others? Yes. Yeah, you can do it by corp or by alliance, things of that nature. That's all set on the actual factory, on the station. And so if you do it in high sec, you have to have what they call charters based on whose ever area of space you're in. So like I'm here in Caldari space at the moment. I would need Caldari state charters in order to set up a station here. And I think you need 1 charter for every hour that you want the station to be up. And so, which gets kind of problematic. So that's why a lot of people do them in low sec and in null space and wormhole space especially. So wormhole space, there's no charters, no worries. You just gotta keep it running so nobody blows it up. But yeah, we had a wormhole corp for probably 10 years of the last 23. And I would work all day for my secular job and then log on to Eve and work mine and ice in order to keep the station running, which was a real problem. Yeah, POS, player-owned station. But POS for piece of shit was where I always referred to it as, is because, yeah, it became like a second job. And so I got really tired of it. So player-owned state owned by a corp. You need to have corp rights to anchor it. Yep. Yeah, it's definitely got to be something with your corp, right? So no longer plays in real life. We as humans not more. Yep. How can this situate? So yeah, it won't. You just have to blow it up. Or eventually it'll run out of power if nobody has rights to refuel it. And then when it runs out of power, it can be destroyed or it will eventually be decommissioned. And then everything in it will get put into asset safety. So, but yeah, that's the problem you have with using player stations. Is that if you keep stuff in them and they stop refueling it, you could have problems. All the player stations I use at the moment are ones that I have used for quite a while, and they're reliable. I did have jump clones in player stations that decided not too long ago to stop refueling, and it caused problem. But yeah, turns into a pinata. That's it. So yeah, I lost my jump clone with all the implants and everything. It was a pain. So yeah, whoever kills it gets to loot it. So let's do a quick marbles run since I owe you guys 25 million, and I won't remember next week. Marbles. Come on, do a quick marbles run. Do random. Off the rails. That sounds like a rough one. Pyopa has the record. I think Pyopa was in today. Let's play this one. As far as I know, Acid Safety only works for Upwell stations, not I didn't know that. So yeah, Zerbaden, I didn't hear from you if I was successful or not. So I assumed I was successful because nobody screamed, you did it. But so I'm gonna give 25 million away. Explanation point play will get you in the race for 25 mil. I told you that you won. Oh, I completely missed that. Explanation point play. Get you in. We'll do this for the end of the week. Depending on how many we have get in, maybe we'll give away some. I got a bunch of, I got outriders. I got pioneers. Maybe we'll give away some of those. So, character rights. Who can load fuel but cannot take fuel? Can this be? Yes, it can be. Yeah. And most of it, like I said, it's corp based. So you have to be in a corp and the station is owned by a corp. It's not owned by an individual. So yeah, but you can, there are corp roles that you can set, and you can add people to those roles that allow them to refuel stations or remove fuel from stations, things of that thing. So Frank, good to see ya. Kimon, good to see ya. Wingdog, good to see ya. Night Shadow, good to see ya. I get all my lurkers out when I do a marble race. So yeah. Get all my lurkers out when I do a marble race. That's what it's good for. Getting all the lurkers out. Getting all the lurkers out. Frank, welcome. Good to see ya. But yeah, we'll give away 25 million. And then, yeah, I've also, like I said, I got some ships we'll give away. I got some pioneers and some outriders. So.
Thank you.
I got, I think, a dozen of each. So yeah, we'll give those away. Thanks for the follow. No Estonia. I'm just going to call you Estonia. Noob. Maybe that's it. Noob Estonia. Maybe I'll call you Noob. Yeah. But yeah, you can set all those roles, so. But yeah, explanation point play. 25 million. I don't know what the outriders are going for now. Let me see what the outriders are going for. Oh, let's see. Outrider. I got 10 outriders sitting here. 59 million each, so that's more than the 25 million. There you go. I have, what's the other one? Pioneers. Pioneers, I think everybody can fly. Where are the pioneers? I tell you, some days I don't know how I get out of bed. Let's do search. All right. Yeah, so I got 12 pioneers. It shows they're worth about 3 million each. So yeah, so those are lower on the list, but yeah. So I got some outriders, so yeah. So winner's choice. I'm good at losing ships. Yeah, wormhole is the best. I love it. There you go. You can also set some rolls, corp hangers. Yep. Same rolls you can do for corp hangers, you do for the station hangers as well, and that kind of stuff. So, all right, I think we got it. 11 it is. All right, 30-second countdown. Good luck, everybody. We usually do Oprah giveaways here. So if you finish, you're guaranteed a prize. If you don't finish, you might get a prize if I have enough. But in this case, I should have enough for everybody. So yeah. Alan jumped in at the last minute. Good job, Alan. All right. Coming down into the levels. Oop. Let me get directed here so I can see what's going on. Oh, somebody fell all the way to the bottom. Wing Dog and somebody else. That's probably the pace car. That's who Pyopa, I think, has the records. That's probably Pyopa. Wing Dog is in the lead by a lot. Followed by Lego Maniacs. Chemfin's trying to cut down the middle. Wing Dog's got a big lead. Big lead. Big lead. Lego's trying to catch on him, but I don't know. I think Chemfin caught up. Yeah, I think Chemfin caught up. Yeah, Chemfin is actually in the lead, according to this. But yeah, we'll see. Chemfin's already out of the funnel, headed around the loop-de-loop. Night Shadow's claiming. Noob is in second. Night Shadow's in third. Wing Dog's in fourth. Chemfin's caught up on the swiper. Swiper, no swiping. So we'll see who comes out of there first. Chemfin is out first. Wing Dog is right behind him. Night Shadow hitting them things. Noob's right in there. Night Shadow's bouncing around. Stay on the track. Stay on the track. Night Shadow's actually in the lead. Ah, Noob fell off the edge. Night Shadow's in. Wing Dog's got two. Chemfin, there looks like there's some holes there, so be careful you don't go through the holes. Chemfin's got three. Alan Dart's got four. Looks like Frank's heading for five. Booga is going to get six if he doesn't fall out of a hole. Hang on, Booga. Hang on. Booga's got six. Zerbidin's got seven. Get out of here, Nat. Konom's got 8. Lego's got 9. Kimon got to make sure they don't fall out the hole and beat the thing. Looks like Skimitar got hit by the flames. So, yeah. 10 out of 12 finish. So, yeah. So, congratulations. But, yeah, we will, don't go anywhere because I'm going to give all 12 of you a prize. All 12 of you will get a prize. So, yeah, don't go anywhere. Let me get switched over here. All right. So, number 1, Night Shadow. Did you win? I didn't think you won. Night Shadow got first. Good job. Night Shadow. I got 25 million. I got an Outrider. I got a Pioneer. Your choice. 25 million ISK. An Outrider. Not fully fitted. Just a ship. And a Pioneer. Not fully fitted. Just a ship. The Outrider is definitely worth the most, but you probably don't have the skills to fly. I don't have the skills to fly it. But yeah, let me know which one you want. Night Shadow. Wing Dog is second. You know what? A new trophy ship would be nice. I'll take the Rider. Excellent. All right, that didn't work. Outrider. I couldn't remember how to spell it. All right. I don't want the blueprints. All right. Outrider it is. Create. Night Shadow. Make sure I give you 1 and not all 10. So let's split. And we're going to take 9 away. Alright, there you go. There's the Outrider. Nice trophy ship you can skill into. Alright. Wing Dog. Wing Dog, you're next. Wing Dog. I picked the wrong time to use the bathroom. Sorry, FU. Sorry, FU. You're good. You're good. Unfortunately, I know what's going to happen here. It's not going to let me give away anymore. It's not going to let me give away anymore because it thinks they're still there. Outrider's going to be at the top. Yeah, there we go. That's got 9 on it. We're good. See if I can split these up ahead of time. No, it won't let me. Alright. So Wing Dog and Chemfin. Wing Dog and Chemfin. This is the hardest part about giving prizes. Chemfin. I got an Outrider, which is the most expensive. They're listed at 59 million each. Or 25 million ISK. Or Pioneer, which is listed at quite a bit less. 3 million, I think. Sorry about that, FU. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you.
Outrider it is. Outrider it is. I'll just keep switching back and forth. Oop. I guess it helps if I don't fat finger it, huh? There we go. Alright. I think if I keep switching back and forth, this will work. Alright, there's one Outrider. Congratulations. 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 Wing Dog and Alan Dart. Wing Dog and Alan Dart. No problem. No problem. Give you something to skill into. I know I don't have the skills for it. I'm still missing command destroyers, mining destroyers. So, Outrider for Wing Dog. Give me your IGN. Crap. Yeah, give me. It's going to be a second. Alan. Let me know what you want, Alan. Oh, it's all good. Wing Dog, gotcha. Alan, I know your IGN. Let me know what you want. Outrider 2? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it won't let me split them. And this thing takes forever. I think if I undock, let me try that. Actually, I'm only one jump away, so let me just jump there. That'll be easier. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I undock, it'll, yep, it says 8 now. All right. So let's do create contract. And Wing Dog. Wing Dog, gotcha. All right. Split stack. 7. All right, there's one for Wing Dog. Excellent. And Alan. That one's not going to do it. So if I go over here and hit search, now it says 7. I can at least get 2 of them. Yeah, I can at least get 2 of them. Alright. Alan Dart, gotcha. Split. Getting good at this. Alright, cool. Alan's covered. Excellent. Go back to personal assets. See if it did it. It's down to 6. Good. Alright. So, the Frank and Booga. The Frank and Booga. Outrider for you, an Outrider for you, an Outrider for you. Yeah, I only have 10 Outriders, so I think there were 11 of you in the race. So, somebody won't get an Outrider, but yeah. See it in your eyes. Let's dock. Because then I can split them there. So, yeah. So, the Frank and Booga. You guys are next. I'm last. Yeah. Actually, Noob will be last since they died. Outrider, no worries. Let me know your IGN. Is that your IGN, Frank? Yeah, I bet that's it. All right, cool.
Docking permission requested.
Frankenstein. Makes sense. I'm going to add you as a contact so I have you for next time so I don't have to ask you. Only 2 people with that name. I bet you both those characters are yours, so... Alright. There's one for Frank. Booga, what did you want? Yeah, Booga. I got Outriders or 25 million or Pioneer. Outriders definitely the most expensive prize, so let me know if you want an Outrider. I figured. No problem, Frank. Appreciate ya. Zerbidin, you're also up. Outrider it is, Booga. Oh, too many A's. I don't know what's going on with my keyboard. It's typing too many letters. Probably not the keyboard. Probably not the keyboard. Probably not the keyboard. There's an Outrider for Booga. Outrider for Booga. Outrider for Zerbidin. No worries. No worries. Yeah, since I'm in the station, it's actually letting me do it now. So that's good. It's refreshing right away. So that's good. Good way to do it. Unfortunately, I'm not always in the station. So there's an Outrider for Zerbidin. Excellent. All right, Konome and Lego. Konome and Lego. Of this window at the top, next to the X, there is a clock image. Updates the window kind of inventory certain period. Yep. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that it does do that, and I think it's 5 minutes. So yeah, so if you exit out, yeah, it says information only updates every 5 minutes. But if you undock and redock, it'll refresh that. So yeah, yeah. Outrider for Konome. Let me know your IGN, Konome. I don't remember it. I apologize. I should. And Lego, you're out there too. And Kimon, let me know what you want as well. Yeah, Konome, let me know your IGN. There it is. I should have remembered it. I should have remembered it. Pizza pasta. I should have remembered it. Everybody got an Outrider. Everybody got an Outrider. All right. I do, Kimon, just for you. I do. I also have a Pioneer if you want, but it's a lower price ship. But the Outrider's definitely more higher up, so. And Lego, if you're out there. I got your IGN, Kimon. You're good. No worries. No worries. All right, Kimon, enjoy. You guys will probably have to skill into them. It takes like Mining Destroyer 5, which is not a cheap one. So, yeah, no problem. No problem. All right, Lego, Scimitar, and Noob. Whoever replies first can get the last Outrider. At least that last outrider of this batch. I've been building another batch, so. Lego, Scimitar, and Noob. Lego and Scimitar probably being quiet on purpose. So, Noob it is. Noob it is. You want the outrider, Noob? Or there's 25 million as well. 25 million ISK, so. And like I said, I have a Pioneer too, but yep, no problem. Outrider it is. Outrider it is. Estonia Noobs. Like it. Like the name. Estonia Noobs. I'm going to add you as a contact. Let me know if this is... Let me make sure that's you. There were quite a few with this similar name, so, and I might have fat fingered it. So let me know if that's you. All right, excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm going to add you as a contact. And actually, now that I look, the other ones look like they're all corporations. So yeah. So yeah, it would have been okay. Alright, you got the last outrider from this batch. I'll build another batch and we'll have them. But yeah. So Lego and Scimitar. I got a Pioneer, several Pioneers left, and 25 million. Let me know which you want. Before we raid out. I'm good. I already won a lot today and had a wonderful day of ratting. All right. Appreciate it, Lego. Thanks, buddy. All right, Scimitar. I'm going to send you the 25 million. Give it to Lego. Lego, yeah. Lego said he's good. Actually, it came up with everything except you. Yeah. I go to my contacts. It'll probably work better. You know what I'll do? Actually, I'll give you both 1250. How's that? I'll give you both 1250. Contacts. Where's the social? Social. I'll give you both 1250. That'll work. All right. Put a semicolon in there. For sake. All right, bingo. Excellent. Excellent. There you go. There you go. You guys will sit here and argue about who's going to get stuck with the 25 million. Oh, yeah. All right. Item hanger. These are the simple bees. I'm going to take those back. The basic brain freeze. Let's take this. And let's take at least one of those. How many days is this? 3 days. So that's going to do 3 days times double. So that's 6 days. So that'll still cover. How much are the basic? 1 day. Well, that's only going to give 2 days. That's weird because I usually get a lot more out of it. All right, let's take 2 of those. Let's take 1. That way I've got 2 for each of my other guys. So that'll work. I'm late today. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we're just getting ready to raid out. Just getting ready to raid out. So yeah, speaking of that, nobody had a suggestion for the raid, so I'm going to do 0 since he's got the least amount of people of ones that I know. So, not that I have a lot, but yeah, let's do 0. Yeah, let's do 0. Appreciate you guys watching. Last stream for the week. Since I spent the last 2 days camping gates, I decided to practice smart bomb for. There you go. That's profitable. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you guys. We will see you on Sunday night, U.S. time, or Monday morning if you're here in Europe or further east. Europe, Australia, New Zealand, or the fabulous Philippines. So no worries, no worries. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Let me get 0 set up. Yeah, you're always working. You're always working. All right. All right, got the raid set up. Cool beans, cool beans. And then I'm probably gonna, I don't know, I might sit here. I think I'll probably sit here. No reason to be back there until mining night, so yeah. That way I can make sure. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Frank, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Night shift sucks. Yeah, I used to work it a lot myself. So I do remember those days. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Like I said, everybody have a great weekend. And I will see you Sunday night, if not before. So, Northeastern Europe. There you go. That explains the Estonia. So there you go. There you go. That explains the Estonia. So yeah. So excellent. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. I am in the Philippines. So yep. Cherry Can. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. But yeah, appreciate you guys. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you Sunday night. Thanks again. Take care.